Hi crazy people, I'm coming at you live from the man cave with M and M, that right there. Sam, every time he goes to London, goes to the M&M World, buys another M for his other M&Ms. There's another one somewhere, a red one, don't know where it's gone. Okay, anyway, here's what I was thinking about today. It's a quote that I heard a long time ago, but it's very, very prevalent. The problem is never the problem. Think about that for a second. And then I'm going to add something to this. And it was made famous by Captain Jack Sparrow, who was a great guy, very knowledgeable and such things. The problem is never the problem. The problem is your attitude towards the problem. Do you understand? So it's like this. The thing is never the thing. It's how you react or how you choose to react is how things go, how you then perceive your own reality through your own conscious filters. Because the thing is, you always know what to do, whether it's if it's eating healthy and getting lean and feeling fit. We know that we've got to get plenty of sleep. We know we've got to drink plenty of water. We know that we've got to eat protein with every meal. We know we've got to lift weights. We know we've got to eat plenty of veggies and fats and only eat carbs at certain times, such as after training. That goes without saying. We know all this. It's easy. Google tells you this. And yet, we don't do it. Why? Because we fear. We fear failure. What if it doesn't work? What if it doesn't work like the last time I tried something like this? It doesn't have to be weight loss. It could be anything. It could be changing careers. It could be changing relationships. It could be changing relationships with yourself. But what we do is we constantly seek something, and it's called permission. Because if someone else says it's okay, then it's their fault if it doesn't work. And we do it all the time. We're actually conditioned to do this from an early age at school. Always ask permission, hands up. Can I speak? Same at home with parents. It's a lot of things, and we just wire it into our brains. So one thing we do know is it's not information. Because it's all there already, isn't it? It's overwhelming almost, there's that much information. It's the attitude or the reaction towards the information. What we actually choose to do with the information we have. And so many people say, oh, I didn't know what to do. Because a confused mind says, no, if there's so much information coming on, if there's anything more than an A or B choice, then we're going to struggle by design. So we've got all this information. But if you know it already, or you've had access to it, or you've read it already, why are you choosing to stay stuck? Why are you choosing to stay the same? As I said, fear of failure, fear of being judged or being laughed at in our heads. It never usually happens, but in our heads we think we're going to be laughed at because, oh, look, such and such, done that again, hasn't worked. But here's the thing. We usually come up with excuses and reasons why it won't work and then validate, oh, you see, I told you it wouldn't work. Because we're believed subconsciously, even if it was conscious that you wanted to change in some way, whether it's a lifestyle change or whatever it is, even if you consciously want that, subconsciously, you could have trained that over time in a belief and believed in the fact, oh, it's not going to work. So then you will subconsciously sabotage and prove and validate that that's true. So you'll say you're busy at work, how I had too many things to do, or I had to play with kids, I had to spend time with my wife, had to do this, had to do that. And yet, despite all those things, you'll still find plenty of time to watch your favourite TV soaps. You'll still find time to mindlessly scroll through social media such as Facebook. I know this because I've done it. We're not immune from it. But if you're aware of it, awareness precedes change. And so when you can do that, when you can be aware and say, hold on, I keep saying I'm busy, so I can't do this, and yet I'm spending time clotting on Facebook, spending time watching TV mindlessly. All these minutes that can be reaped and rewarded and pulled back to be able to do a training session, to be able to prepare your food. And yet you're choosing to stay stuck in the same place. But if you can bring awareness to it and realise that, okay, if I just do this, but do it for me. So I don't ask for permission. I don't live out expectation that my friends or family might say something about it, because it's got nothing to do with them. It's got everything to do with me. The only way to see the change is to be the change you want to be. Decide how you want to change, how you want to look, how you want to feel, and then take little steps every single day, consistently, persistently, to get there. So the whole thing, bullshit stuff about time, is just that. There's 168 hours, 140 minutes a week. You can train as little as 45 minutes 3 times a week, for example, or prep food on a Sunday, or make time for the kids, but still look after yourself. So the problem is never the problem. It is your attitude towards the problem that is keeping you where you are. I know, because it was for my business, I was doing the same thing. I had the wrong attitude. It wasn't until I brought my awareness to it and realised how much time I was bleeding, then I realised, what are you doing? So maybe it's the same with you. If so, what are you going to do about it? Me, I want to hang in the man cave with them and hopefully you can let me know. Take care. See you later.